The mission of the Kanye West Foundation is to help combat the severe dropout problems in schools across the United States. Founded in 2005 and drawing on the inspiration of our founders, Dr. Donda and Kanye West, our goal is to provide underserved youth access to music production programs that will enable them to unleash their creative ability and reach their full potential.
In Chicago, it's a 50% dropout rate, which is ridiculous. That means that the system is not working. It's no inspiration for kids to want to go to school. They want to be there. They're not finding the opportunity to find themselves.
There's some kids that are not necessarily interested in hip-hop, but they'll still have to be responsible and committed and have self-discipline and integrity. Because it's not so much teaching a child what to think, but to think and to employ some skills or to be involved in the kinds of character building that will be necessary no matter if you're going into music or what have you.
Our signature program, Loop Dreams, seeks to re-engage young people within the school environment while using decidedly non-school approaches. It is our belief that if a love of learning can be instilled in our youth, then they will be re-engaged in the education system and strive to succeed.
They came up with an idea to give the freshmen a chance to go to a concert. And when they told me it was Kanye West, I said, oh, so they said I couldn't go if I had a good grade. So that made me just start doing my work. I stopped ditching my class, I became a better student.
I would like to know if it would be one point you could get across today to tell the students, what would it be?
I think the point of the day is definitely keep your attendance up and keep your grades up and stay in school.
Thank you.
Music and education definitely go hand in hand. In order to be involved with the Loop Dreams program, you have to keep your grades up. So the students already know that if they don't get their homework done, if they don't turn in their English paper, then they don't have their music class anymore. And, music kind of rolls them in. So if I come in and I'm like, hey, I am music, I represent hip hop, they're going to listen to me just off of that.
I remember when I was in school, I was always like, why can't we learn about things that we want to learn about? Because at the end of the day, you still learning about things. Like when I go to basketball practice, we'll watch game tapes of like a game that just happened 2 days ago. But in a music class, you will never get to hear something that was contemporary, that you cared about. It was almost like basically like you would get in trouble for listening to music that you like in school. And so instead of telling people to turn down the music that you like mine, tell people to turn it up and educate.
The program teaches participants hands-on music production skills, exposes them to the history and culture of hip-hop while teaching them important soft skills like time management, communication, commitment, and responsibility.
Before I was in Loop Dreams, I wasn't so responsible time-wise. Doing Loop Dreams has taught me that if I want to do what I want to do, I have to follow other people's rules in order to make my own. Like if I was wanting to drop out of school, I couldn't be in Loop Dreams. And if I wanted to be in Loop Dreams, I could not drop out of school. So I have to make a decision in myself. And I've made my decision to stay in Loop Dreams. So there is no dropping out of school for me.
Loop Dreams opens students' minds to creativity, taps into their unlimited potential, and motivates them to remain focused on the importance of education.
Well, I've been on, this is my third time being on honor roll, as I was saying. I recently received a scholarship to any college.
I got more enthusiastic about school in general. Like, instead of getting a B, how about push it to an A? And that's with everyday life. Instead of getting that, bachelor's degree, why don't you go and get your doctorate's degree?
I'm fond of quoting Kanye, who said, use school, don't let school use you. We want the kids not only to graduate, but to be A students, to be excellent. Our motto is excellence without excuse.
My mother would be so impressed today because just to see all those t-shirts, to see the staging, to see the way the kids reacting, to see how excited they were, to see that her involvement, her creation, her creating me and creating an opportunity for people to be excited about school. It's like everything coming together at the same time.
It is the vision of Dr. Donda and Kanye West that through Loop Dreams, kids who might otherwise drop out of school will instead remain engaged in their education, graduate, and pursue options, allowing them to contribute positively in the world.